Yeah, 15.
Big boy weight, eh?
Okay. And I just think it's important to point out that the traditional way is you touch the Gada here, you touch your forehead, and you touch the Gada there. Okay. So when you swing the Gada, when do you breathe in and when do you breathe out?
Yeah.
The flowing Dutchman, yeah. Shuffle on the production. Like this, yeah. Like this, yeah. The flowing Dutchman, yeah. The flowing Dutchman.
And then the Gada, on the other hand, is the because you know the Palavans are celibate basically, or the true Palavans are celibate, and the Gada is represents basically virility. So it's it's associated with virility, male virility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In is there, because it looks like a
well, basically like a penis. I mean, you might as well say it. I mean, that's basically what we're talking about. Right. It's got a sort of penile shape, and it's not done in any form of rude way. It's not considered like unpleasant, or it's not looked down upon. Either or. So the jury is milking. And because you've got to consider that around Varanasi, it's all rural around there. It's a rural country. So a lot of these guys that will do this are farmers, and they work on the earth.
Sure. I also heard that the Gada, the movement, is also similar to actually pulling someone off the shoulder.
Yes, I mean the Gada basically is, from a wrestling point of view, to my understanding. I'm not a wrestler, don't know much about it at all. But if you headlock somebody, you can throw them over the shoulder, and you can also arm throw them over the shoulder. So the Gada relates to that. Yeah.
That's cool. Very interesting.
Yeah. So if to swing, I might just move these. No, hang on. Well, I'll just take this one. We'll start with this one. Okay. And I just think it's important to point out that the traditional way is you touch the Gada here, you touch your forehead, and you touch the Gada there. That creates basically a oneness with the Gada. And then, from what I understand, mostly the Gada is thrown onto this shoulder here, and then your footwork is sorted out, so your feet in the correct position.
Yep.
And then you can basically swing the 10 to 2, which is the traditional swing for the Gada.
Yeah.
And when they put the Gada down, they usually drop it onto the floor, which I'm not going to do here.
No.
Because it would not please some people.
Almost, Paul. It would have been fun if you had like the sand pit over here.
Yeah,
I kind of expected that when I came here,
so
but
I just want to talk very quickly. So you can have nail jewelry and nail Gada.
Right.
I had a very interesting explanation about this from one Palavan who told me that he preferred to swing a nail Gada rather than nail jewelry, because he'd cut himself. If he hit himself with the nail Gada, he would cut himself once, as opposed to cutting himself twice with nail jewelry. So I just think it's a great story. And this is basically tough love. This is, you've got to swing this correctly, or you're going to hurt yourself. I mean, that's as tough love as you can get, that one.
You want to swing it?
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. So I'll do it from the back. Okay. No. So that's a 7. The other one's an 8.
Yeah, no worries. Try that. I've actually seen a guru in the Muslim Akhara that I went to. They did it like this too.
Yeah. I think that's a great exercise. I really do.
Yeah, it feels more heavy as well, even though weight is less.
Yeah,
It
because
does.
it's falling a lot further, so I mean, the
Yeah.
weight's increasing more as it falls.
Yeah, and the moment it touches the shoulder, there's not much weight on the shoulder.
Yeah.
You still have to pull all the weight
Yes.
from the back.
Yeah.
Well, with the jewelry, it's already halfway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that feels good.
Just come forward a little bit more. Oh.
Yes.
Nice.
That's amazing. Let's try the big boy.
15,
yeah. 15. 15, eh?
Yeah, 15.
Big boy weight, eh?
Whoa. Nice.
There we go.
Very good. Now I've got a question for you.
Sure.
So when you swing the Gada, when do you breathe in and when do you breathe out? Because I've done it in two ways and I still can't decide which one's the correct one.
So, I wasn't really focusing on my breathing right now, but usually so what you the technique when you do weightlifting, for example, is whenever you do the effort, or at least whenever you're when you're contracting,
Yes.
that's the moment that you breathe out. You're opening up, that's the moment when you breathe in. And usually that's connected to the moment you put effort into it. So for example, if you do a pull up, you go up.
Yeah, so I find that I breathe in when I push it up from the front.
Wait a second, no, breathe out as you.
Yeah, I've done it both ways. So, but what I find interesting is that because the swing, the arc that you swing is longer, it's actually, you get better airflow breathing out when it swings and breathing in like that when you
So,
push up.
For me, the strength point, the effort point is when it hits the center of the body.
Yeah.
So that is where like everybody's turning, body is turning, hip comes forward, shoulders come in.
Yeah.
You start to activate the triceps, so that will be probably the best moment for me to breathe out. So
Okay.
around here.
Yeah. Yeah. So you breathe in at the front.
Yeah, because you're also expanding. So
Yes, correct. That's right.
that would make the most sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That was interesting. Finish to that little episode.
Thank you, Paul.
That's a pleasure. Thank you for coming to see me. I really enjoyed your visit. So that's great. Excellent. So hopefully we'll meet up again in the future sometime. Maybe I'll come over to Holland.
You're more than welcome.
Boom! So you can flow with a light mace, but what can you do with a heavy, longer Gada mace? Gada Mace 101 is designed to teach you the absolute fundamentals of swinging a Gada or a heavy mace. You'll learn how to use a unique tempo system which will add a new dimension to your training. Are you ready to set your foundation right for the Gada Mace? Join now, DutchFlowAcademy.com. Boom! Thank you for your attention. It's greatly appreciated. If you like the content, please consider to share, like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to see similar videos, you can see them over here. If you're interested in learning more from me as a coach, I've got online courses on DutchFlowAcademy.com. Keep flowing. Ram Ram.